Out towards Tetris, now going to cross towards the back left bomb site. Freiburg dropped out at connector, and this B bomb site's crumbled. Heroic's decision to stack the majority of those players over towards A. You think about how we've seen Vertigo play. Those A smokes have looked so strong. But Na'Vi able to find the gap in the defense there. The stack not working for Heroic. And 3v5 to try and retake this bomb site. Stown will at least get rid of Edward over in mid.
Ooh, he spots the second player as well. Blame's got a kill on the Flamey. This is suddenly doable for Heroic. Not just doable, they are doing it. 2v2. Finally, Simple's going to drop Blame. And NATO left in the clutch. He has a kit, but no armor to work with. And this time is playing against him. He gets Simple, but does he know where Electronic is? Tapping on that bomb. It's so far ticked. Electronic just holding the confidence. And NATO hits a shot. Is there time? I think so. He's got it. Wow, what a retake for Heroic. Initially a 5-on-3 to Na'Vi with a bomb plant as well.
С этим видео нам помог один надежный букмекер с высокими коэффициентами и быстрыми выплатами. Ссылочку на него и промокод с бонусом до 6500 к депозиту вы найдете в закрепе в комментариях, а в описании вы найдете ссылочку на нашу группу ВКонтакте, Инстаграм и Твич. Участвуйте в наших конкурсах, а мы начинаем.
To Heroic, they're holding onto this A bomb site pretty comfortably right now.
Oh, this boost from Na'Vi is so well timed. Stown's watching it, but he looks away and Electronic catches the timing. The bomb plant goes down as well. NATO trying to stay alive, but he gets double peaked. Zeus has caught the player on the flank, and Na'Vi 3-on-2. They've flipped this round upside down. Blame is left to retake, but he won't expect the off angle. And how the hell does Edward get him that quickly? 2 bullets and a kill with it. Freiburg left alone. Trying his best. He finds the first. Up close is Electronic, not for long. And Freiburg, he's found the kill as well. Smoke in his hands. He can get on this bomb. Zeus should be able to stop him if he sticks to defuse, but will Freiburg go for it or will he gamble? Oh, there we go. Taps it. Time is low though. Zeus, he's going to fake the footsteps, runs back, and Freiburg didn't stick the bomb. He would have had it if he had. Not to know that it will be around for Na'Vi. 1-1.
And it certainly looks like it's going to Flamey creeping forward the rest of the gang inside of this bomb site, and they will get it planted now. S-Tag immediately moving in, and bomb might be down for Na'Vi, but these pistols getting close. It might not matter because Electronic finding a couple of kills just a few seconds apart. And Freiburg not electing to hold on to this AUG is here, flashing through. He'll get tagged down through the wallbang spot, finished off by Electronic, who is on a tear. 3 kills in this round. And Electronic has been a real pleasure to watch throughout the Pro League thus far. He has been keeping this this very, very T-sided map.
And more specifically, this position here, the ramp side of things, hence the recent changes from Valve. They have added a big gap and a way to boost up. Those T's can go above the sandbag. Simple. Just got to wallbang Blame like it's nothing. Na'Vi take a man advantage and double it. Zeus has found himself deep into middle, and this is going to be very hard to get back into if you're Heroic in a 3-on-5 like this. Molotov to the site forces Stown out. I love that little position. He was playing the corner behind the site, but Na'Vi are aware of it. Stown, he's going to need some huge efforts if he wants to keep this round intact for Heroic. But right now the site has been conceded. Na'Vi are all over it. Bomb plant going to come through. And these smokes are so annoying. Heroic cannot find any angles. Finally they fade. And Freiburg's going to be able to get a double, opening up the possibility for this retake, but no kit.
Yeah, Freiburg going to tap on the bomb to try and bait some of these peaks back in to the bomb site. But as he goes on top of the boxes, Simple able to shut him down. Stown now has actually pulled this back into a 2-on-2. NATO still with that AWP though. Not the most ideal weapon to have considering the HP over on the Na'Vi side. Zeus shutting down the man on the bomb, and NATO, a few shots is all it would take, but Simple is not going to give him a break. 5 kills between him and Zeus. And Na'Vi.
If you think about like what the most ranged fight you can get on this map as a terrorist, it's, oh, nice shot from Freiburg. Do they check above? We'll get back to this because Heroic have stacked B right now, and they do not check above. Freiburg dropping on in, 2 kills. That's NATO, sorry.
Yeah, bomb dropped and under Heroic control. Zeus creeping forward. There's so many angles here at the ramp to try and check, and Blame F will shut him down. Edward now 1v4, and he's all the way here. Which is, you know, like you would expect like an 11-4 CT half could still fall through your fingers. And this is very much the same, but on the T side of things. They know they've got S-Tag trapped, and Electronic will whittle him down over here in mid.
That flashbang thrown from Freiburg on the site was hidden behind the beam. Very unfortunate. Very unlucky.
Oh, Simple.
Oh.
They NATO getting burnt in that Molotov, trying to win the fight desperately, but I mean, everyone's fallen in a matter of seconds in this round. The bomb planter's going to come in, and Freiburg.
Look at this boost as well for Heroic. They've sent the AWP up top. NATO, great angle, catches Electronic. They weren't ready for that one. Blames on the flank. I think he must have just dropped Elevator there. He's been the mid player, so coming in on the hot flank behind Na'Vi, unlikely he'll be able to get anything done with this in terms of winning the round. He could take a couple of kills here, but Stown's not going to give him the satisfaction. Nate goes through, and Stown takes his shot. Heroic, third round on the CT side.
He takes that nade out. The timing could not be worse for NATO. Bomb down, and all the utility gone from Na'Vi here. They don't actually have anything to hold back this retake from Heroic. This isn't often the case with this A-side setup, so there is still a real chance that Heroic can recover this round. They have to deal with so many players over here at ramp. Smoke's now raining in to hold back Na'Vi. They're tapping on the bomb. They're trying to stick it. Simple's gone through. He's found the damage. He gets them off the bomb. Everybody falls. They have a kit, so there's enough time for the defuse. It's down to the wire, and Heroic, they do salvage a fourth round by the skin of their teeth.
Flashes can be set up. And Simple, he's been going straight out. Going to get caught. Trade isn't there. Flame's able to get them all. 3 kills. Bomb dropped. Forget this B play. 2 more coming up ramp. Flamey will get the entry with the AK, but they haven't got the bomb.
No, they don't have anything else. Heroic able to salvage a...
That happens
I
so
love
much.
that moment of realization on Edward as well, where he's like, oh, for God's sake. Well...
And now he's got to drop back down, go around. Like, they've had the site for 30 seconds now, and he's just...
And also, bearing in mind that during this time, they haven't been keeping an eye on A, so he's constantly worried that they could have had a player get in behind them. Like, he's got to keep on checking all these positions, all these angles. Finally, here he is, Edward.
Late to the party.
Yeah. You know, he's made it just in time. The gate was closing. They've read his name out, but he's just got on board the flight in the nick of time. S-Tag and NATO. Can they do anything in this retake? Ooh. 2 on 4. They do manage to deal with Zeus. S-Tag's in with another. Now NATO's been found, but S-Tag's made this a very real possibility. It's down to the one-on-one. S-Tag versus Electronic. Bomb planted out in the open. Electronic swings wide, and S-Tag able to find it. Him and NATO between them, they pull back a 2 on 4 retake.
You get smoked off early in mid, but I feel like if you take mid early and you take it away from the T's, for the rest of the round, they are going to be scared of that drop. But they can't always watch it, you know? You just got to find that timing when the T's go up towards the A site that you find that flank. If you do it at the start of the round, you're going to have a lot of eyes on you, and that's what S-Tag realizes the hard way. NATO, oh no! I saw Rush kill himself in that position before from a similar situation with a Molotov. I think I clipped that as well. Stown on the site. He's allowed for the bomb plant. Flamey going to get aggressive, but too low. He'll be dropped. Blame with another kill on that mid position as well. Simple, he's still close on the site. I wonder if his gun barrel sticks out to the left side. It might not. Stown's dead. NATO's up top again. He's found another frag. Electronic alone. 1 on 3. Bombs half ticked, and they do have the kit. They're already on the defuse. NATO's dead, but I think they're going to have it in time. Electronic, no ammo, and no chance. He'll have to run. 7 rounds for Heroic.
I imagine Heroic could put more prep into this map than most teams, right? Just because I feel like as a team looking to rise up, you want to add these little... These kind of maps into your repertoire as soon as you can and have a very good understanding of them, because then you kind of force teams into the situation where you get to have a map pick of your choosing. Now, Stown, good night, Edward. The sandbags concealing the point man for Heroic. He's doubled up. Flamey goes running into his demise, and the rest of Na'Vi, while they do have a bit of a foothold over here towards this B bomb site, they get shut down. It's Simple left alone.
He's got a Glock.
The nade blew both the guns away. Oh no, Simple. It's all gone so wrong.
9-5 though. I don't think we need to theorize to say that Heroic are doing a damn good job on the CT side. Na'Vi are going to try and speed up the pace into middle, but through the Molotov and into the jaws of Blame, there's a second AUG in position. The spray is there. S-Tag 3. Has to get the reload in, but Zeus does afford him the time and the flash back in. S-Tag with support. Stown drops another. Simple. In the meantime, guys, you rush mid, I'll plant A and win the round.
Oh no, but now he's been brought down to 18 points of health. It doesn't feel likely. He's getting chipped down even lower. Simple cannot catch a break. NATO's going to finish him off, and Heroic.
Wall of smokes for Heroic, and Na'Vi are left in for the retake. Heroic were able to pick up a 3-on-5 pistol retake. Let's see if Na'Vi can do it with 4.
Yeah, you got flashes on Electronic so that when these smokes fade, you can try and push in on the back of that. Electronic throwing his flash in now, and we will see this retake look to come through in full force. Heroic just with the majority of these bodies kept inside of the bomb site. S-Tag gets the burst down, and with another, he doubles up, and it's Flamey left alive, quickly put down. Heroic, a dominant pistol round here to kickstart their second half. And these early rotations now coming in for Na'Vi. The smokes will cut them off, and this is a bit of an interesting variant on taking this A bomb site from Heroic, instead smoking off the elevator rooms, leaving CT open. I'm curious if that's going to become something they try and play around in the post plant. That is if they're able to get there, because Simple chiming in with this Deeg has now made this a very doable round for Na'Vi. S-Tag does dispatch of that first man. 3 on 4 now, and Na'Vi getting into the bomb site. They don't have a kit, so they've got to get on this bomb soon, and Blame F at the sandbags could do everything. Gets a double. It's Edward left in the one-on-one, and S-Tag, he's ran down the ramp, hidden behind the sandbags. He's going to find the hat trick. 3 kills for him in that round. Ban, you know, the... oh, wait, how? Let's see the start to the...
Yikes. Well, there's the first casualty.
But yeah, that's what I was trying to say. For Na'Vi, you know, they had no real choice but to end up here on Vertigo, and you can see the effect that has. If you're Heroic, you're kind of laughing in this situation. You come into this being all prepared, you feel all giddy, you're looking good. Could you imagine a world where Heroic, on the back of just going for a ballsy Vertigo pick alongside Na'Vi, they managed to win a best of 3 over them to cement their place? That would be incredible. So let's see exactly how this one pans out. Obviously, we've got to crunch some more numbers there, but Freiburg, he's crunching heads. It's Edward getting dropped initially, continuing this aggression on in. Flamey will get one before getting traded by Blame F. Electronic dropped that bomb, doubles down, and now it is just down left in the 1v3. The bomb under control of Na'Vi. They're looking to try and keep this one alive that much longer.
Yeah, the young gun, though, he has a molly, and he knows where 2 of the players are. Simple just going to remove him before he even gets a chance. Na'Vi.
And now he's got to come up huge. He's here alone, dropping in around the back. Keep your eye on Edward. He could actually snatch this whole round away. He catches the timing. Freiburg and NATO have both been dropped. And Electronic might not even be a factor in this round. S-Tag coming in with the bomb plant. Gets it down. Blame F is going to wait on the ramp, playing the post plant there. The bomb is planted for him. S-Tag tries to go through that smoke, and one by one they fall. Na'Vi going to cement a 7th. They owe a hell of a lot to Edward there, catching that timing towards his A site. Stow now emerging from the ramp. Will dispatch of Flamey and follows up on a Simple. Freiburg's fallen off the map. Oh, it's chaos. I don't even know what's happening. There's Zeus in with another. It's all over the place. I almost feel like Rush should just be rapidly switching between every player.
Isn't that just what he does?
There we go. Ah, it's chaos, but Na'Vi get the round. Somehow, some way, they've done it. An 8th to their name. Molotov onto the backside. Flamey's just got no room to play around with. He's trying to find a little safe space, and they're just hurling utility at him. Drops the bomb. Flamey will get shut down by Blame F. These wall of smoke still up, still now starting to dissipate actually, and Simple trying to spy something through them. Man advantage taken for Heroic at map point. They're about to pick this map up if they are able to make this happen. And now it is just Simple left to try and deny the victory. Heroic bomb down 4 on 1, and it's Freiburg to solidify it. They'll take the victory here on Vertigo. They'll move 1-0 up.
Right now, Stown's jumped, and he's seen everything. He's got all the info. Double nade for Heroic. They are ready, and look at the damage. 1 kill, 3 players get tagged. Stown drops the first man in, and this is going well for Heroic. They got a crossfire, and it is shutting Na'Vi down at the door. Simple, no ID, no entry. Heroic, they will find the pistol.
Over on the Na'Vi side. Obviously, you still have a buy in the next round. It's not the end of the world, but with armor invested on Simple, even he's going to look pretty limited. So do want to see some results, and already Simple opening up with that armored Deeg, shutting down Blame F. S-Tag and a fall as well. These Deegs finding success, but it's NATO to swoop in with 2. He's got to get a lot more work done.
10 seconds.
7 seconds left. This bomb's got to go down. We've seen Na'Vi miss this a few times, and the bomb plant denied. The round is over. Simple, while he's able to get... Oh, don't go down after the time. Simple, he's able to keep on fighting.
50 seconds here as Na'Vi set up the utility, and these A-smokes will make it very clear that that fake bomb drop in the apartments is nothing but a ruse. 45 as S-Tag makes first contact. There's some damage. These two players very low. Flamey showing that bomb and dropped immediately. 30 seconds as the second player closed ramp. They won't expect it. NATO gets some more, and Zeus, he's done.
That's fine. Sometimes you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you get off to a bit of a slow start. As we're seeing in the game right now, Na'Vi, you got to pick things up at some point. And that all now in the hands of Simple. They're hoping this could be the round. He's already opened up. Flamey and Edward finding a killer piece is going to help massively. And finally, they get a handle on this aggression that Heroic have been throwing in. They could definitely look to do damage. The smoke's now starting to rain in, and this will cut Freiburg off from the jungle. Blame F on this wrap, and there is a man keeping an eye on it, Electronic. Question becomes, how long does he hold his ground here for?
Oh, he just turns around and everyone gets caught as well. Electronic swiveling, finding the kill in response. That's going to keep this round alive for Na'Vi. 1 on 3 for Freiburg now. The nade is fantastic. Electronic gets picked up, but this mid-lurk from Simple with the AWP and an open bomb plant, that should be able to seal the fate of Freiburg. Surely, even if he gets this kill and he can't find Flame, he's hiding, carrying at the back of the bomb site. Freiburg clearing it out though, shot through the wall. And now, does he realize Simple, he misses a shot. Freiburg's got an opportunity. That smoke just fading, tapping the bomb, but he's not got time to play with Simple with a flashbang. And he finds the blind Freiburg, getting the kill as well. Na'Vi, he's not even going to. He's just going to walk out with the AWP, making first contact, trying to again find an opening kill for Na'Vi, and he's done it. NATO's dead. Blame all on him. Stound's trying to draw away their attention, and Blame won't fight. Blame won't peek. He'll wait for them to cross to the site, but Electronic, oh, they hit the shot. Connect, surely, no. Blame gets the kill. The trade's there for Simple. Time for the bomb plant. Stound heard on that rotate, and Zeus has already climbed up on top of the stairwell. It's just S-Tag, but maybe I shouldn't say just. He finds one.
Will be Flamey and Simple here. A dastardly duo. It's Simple taking the head of S-Tag off. Stound now going to offer himself up in the CT spawn. Retrieves that AWP. Might look to throw it across to NATO. Instead, he's going to don it himself. NATO taking a position inside of the bomb site. Simple still here. Still just homing in on CT. Stound is not being given a lot of room. Flame's going to win his fight down in connector, but Electronic is nearby to trade.
Ooh, and they never knew about NATO. He was hiding below. They get the bomb up on Tetris, but he drops Zeus, gets aggressive with it. Simple ready for it. Oh dear, almost caught a second. But not for long. They're going to begin to move. No flashbangs. They've just got to take the gunfights. Electronic waiting on top of the site. Simple just playing for the clutch, and Freiburg's going to find the first. Now it is this man who has so much power. Spots the AWP, the defuse is coming in, almost hits a shot, but Freiburg moves off the defuse, and now Simple, he's getting hounded up close. Freiburg will win it out. Well, this time Na'Vi have gone very, very fast inside of the connector. They charge mid. Heroic, in the meantime, pushing up on ramp. So this is a very awkward round where everyone's swapping positions. NATO has connector covered, and he is cutting them down. 2 with the AWP. Simple trying to come through the palace. He's going to burst in with the AWP. He has to make a play if he wants to win this round, but he's been cornered and wallbanged by Blame. Flamey, similar story. That Flame on his feet will be heard. Zeus does get himself inside of window, but this is still a very awkward situation for Na'Vi. Flamey getting caught by NATO, who's just on a tear right now. We may have Simple hitting shots with the AWP, but NATO is 11-4 as well, and that could be the difference maker for Heroic. 7-3 up. This CT side is looking outstanding.
You are going to be in that situation where you do just have to take an eco, and even then, you won't be able to get that AWP out on NATO. Zeus opening this round up into Palace. The attempt at the aggression here from Heroic gets sent packing by the IGL of Na'Vi. S-Tag and Stound, both bested, both deleted, up in the Palace position. They've been dethroned.
So he's trying to move through the murder hole. Won't be murdered just yet. Freiburg finds Edward with some damage, but NATO getting caught throwing the smoke through. He'll get swung on by Zeus. Now this save has fallen apart for Heroic, and Na'Vi taking every gun away that they can. Blame's looking just for anything he can get. There's one. Zeus up close as well around the corner, but Electronic gets a trade, and Zeus can even double back and grab that AWP dropped by NATO in the
have the physique of a lasagna. So
the taste of one too.
Yeah, that's one of my weirder traits. Here's the play down through short. NATO on the other side. He'll get eaten up. Freiburg, oh, he could deny this round. He has found Zeus, and that bomb gets dropped out in the open. Na'Vi going to try and plant it. S-tags in with another, and this is all but falling apart. Blame F now arriving, able to deny the bomb plant. The time's ticked away, and Edward, he's going to get the bomb planted. It's dropped. The round is over. Heroic, they find an 8th. Freiburg aggressive up in the apartments, and the rest of the guys rotating in. Na'Vi, they're betrayed by the clock once again. Well, over in the Na'Vi side of things, it's just armor across the board. They don't even want to let this bomb go down, but Simple has already been headshot over here in mid. He's going to go back in for some more, undeterred by the T's knocking at his door. Electronic hold-in connector. Still alive, and he's able to peek out and get down. There's Zeus in with another. I don't know how this happens the way that it has, but it's S-Tag left alone. He's shooting Zeus's little feeties, and he's looking, man, he's got a foot fetish with this position. Look at him go, it's all he can see. He's in heaven. And Edward will shut him down. Na'Vi find the pistol. They tie this up 8-8.
Because that's a whole different...
That is a whole different kettle of fish.
Bucket of trout.
Fast B play from Heroic, and it's like shooting fish in a barrel for Na'Vi, making quick work of this attempted B play. It's been torn to shreds, and Flamey is Zeus holding close with this MP9. Flamey having to keep an eye on this potential window boost, and this is as a result of no one keeping an eye on mid early on for Na'Vi. They'll check this angle, and this was... Heroic's undoing on this map the other day. We saw Gade looking so good in that close position, shutting them down time and time again. Zeus clearly felt inspired, but Freiburg has opened up B with a double. S-Tag's going to tag up Edward, and for Electronic and Simple, they've just got to hold on to these guns.
Threw that from the middle of the site, so not bad, but Heroic, I mean, they're rushing into apartments control for Na'Vi. That's a dangerous game at the best of times. Zeus, he gets one. Trade is there. Molotov is good. They do clear out this position that was such a nuisance. Now, with Electronic dead, these rotates have to come in, but Na'Vi are very, very quick. They're not waiting for the retake. They just want to take the fights. Flamey will not even get the bullets off. Freiburg drops him coming through the smoke. Simple going to do the same. And he might have the element of surprise. That re-smoke has given Freiburg a bit of a gap, a bit of a hole to hide in, but Simple's going to be ready for it. Gets the flick back round. 2-on-2 inside of the site. He hits the no-scope. NATO's killed his teammate, but Simple has made this possible. Finds NATO, and this man is unreal. Can he find the last one? Back to the benches, Blame in the corner. Simple doesn't clear the left side. He expects him to still be on the site. Time is ticking. And the distance has to be closed. Will Simple even go for this one? He's got to, surely, but no, realizes that with low HP, it might not be a reality. He's going to have to save his AWP. What an attempt, though. Hitting the tag shot onto Blame as well. He knows Blame's going to go down with the bomb after that one, but Heroic will take that round.
Yeah, Zeus's forward position that could really make or break the round for Na'Vi.
Oh, my.
Oh, no.
Timing.
He's decided to go for the rotation on the back of that second volley of smokes now getting thrown out from the ramp, and a few players showing their hand.
Oh, wow.
Na'Vi, they've read that this was the double fake 2A, and it's not. There are fakes on fakes on fakes.
They need this plant. Where is it? Well, 4-on-5 on the retake. This is going to be favorable for Na'Vi, but Heroic, they have had so much ample time to get into their post plants on this retake. Zeus is jumping over. S-Tag drops him. 3 players up catwalk. He does not want to take that fight, but he's just going to get spammed through the wall if he doesn't move. Stown dropping Edward, and there it is. There's a save for Na'Vi. What an unbelievable next-level play from Heroic.
And Heroic, well, throwing the set piece in, they're looking to try and cut down Edward. He will get safe passage back to CT. Heroic, they've secured a pretty significant foothold out from Tetris, but they've got to get deeper. And Edward just ducking in and out of this smoke, using it as a bit of a veil to hide behind. Freiburg able to equalize this into even odds, but it's Edward emerging once again from CT. NATO's left in the 1-on-3. They're all around him, and he almost gets that spray up to Electronic, but not quite. Electronic with 4 kills. Still floating around and spots the barrel. This is why sometimes... Oh, actually, that's simple. He's just waiting. He's so patient and finally rewarded. looking for another, looking to follow up, but S-Tag does get the trade. We don't have a big moment from Simple. Instead, this A bomb site has crumbled. 2 players over in CT, and with only 10 seconds left, this bomb has to go down. They could try and deny it here and now. Electronic barreling in, lines up 2, looking for the 3rd, and he's flashed, but he still gets it. The round is over, and Blame F, he can hold on to the AWP, but that is it. Electronic, phenomenal stuff from him at a pivotal moment in that round. With just 13 seconds left on the clock, he takes the gunfights and he finds every single one of them.
Na'Vi with unlimited funds once we hit that, if we hit that, because right now, Mach 10, AWP, triple rifle for Heroic. Do or die right now on the server. Electronic has been so good, and again, 29 kills. He's just going to line them up in middle. Simple's had it with this game, and he is AWPing both. So he's throwing the flash from short. Might actually tempt NATO to even go through, thinking that, okay, there's no one watching from the car. The player's close below, and oh, does he realize how close he is? NATO, no he doesn't. Stown gets the kill on Simple in the meantime, but he is all that stands. 1 on 3. Zeus has done it, and that's it. Na'Vi 16-11. They may have fell apart over on Vertigo, but Mirage.
Now deciding to dismantle it. Heroic beginning this full rotation up towards A. Na'Vi committing to the play. NATO and Stown, they've got to try and buy time because these rotations are nearby, but they're not quite there yet. Freiburg, first man in, he's gone. NATO's out of ammo, desperately looking for another gun to try and defend himself. He gets the reload off, but it's Flamey. Electronic. I mean, 1-for-1 like that, that's going to favor Na'Vi, not just because maybe you've got the AWP in Simple's hands, should you choose it, but somewhere Heroic, they've kind of got to give something up, and they get caught trying to re-aggress, looking for a trade. Simple in with a double, and this A bomb site now belongs to Na'Vi, should they choose to take it. And they will do so. Smoke's now raining in. There's a big gap in that S-Tag trying to exploit it, and he will deal with Flamey over at long, continuing to push on in, and he gets another. The bomb now dropped, and it's on the other side of Optimus. They have to pick it up. And Stown on the stairs playing around this one miss smoke, tags up Zeus. Simple was brought down low earlier on in the round, and Stown's brought it back to the 1v1. Zeus, while he gets the bomb planted, it's not enough to beat Stown. Yeah, they throw down this blanket wall of smokes. Freiburg's going to try and peek past it now. He's looking to exploit this gap, but you can see Flamey. Ooh, so close. He hears Freiburg dropping down and Flamey emerging from that smoke. Simple even trying to get up into the triple boost, and he might get rewarded for it. Blame's been spotted and dispatched off by Zeus. There's Simple, and everyone's falling. Heroic don't even know where they're getting killed from at this point in time. It's just shots through the mist, through the smokes, and S-Tag alone in the 1-on-5. Here in this matchup with a 5-1 lead, a chance once again to keep this Heroic economy down low and continue building upon it. It's looking good for Na'Vi, but this round that boosting connector does blindside Edward. Flamey's able to trade. Electronics opened up down here towards B, creating a lot of space for Na'Vi to work with. They don't have to push on the back of it, but they're going to try it anyway. And that flash a little bit late from Simple. Zeus already shut down. Edging forward, Simple gonna win over NATO Sapphics.
Na'Vi have gone through it though, deep in the pit. S-Tag gonna burst up with a flash. Simple not blind, but he's also not alive. S-Tag takes a kill, the trade is there. And Freiburg, hey, 98 HP versus 37. Certainly doable. Oh, but he misses a shot. Second peak. Flamey will have the same situation. Freiburg not going to be able to stop the bomb plant. Electronic is able to duck, dive, and weave down into the pit. And Freiburg closing the distance. Getting into the site, and he'll find the shot. Heroic.
This series, of course, deciding which one of these two teams we see join the rest at the finals. And already early fight, it's Freiburg to find 2 from nowhere. The push from Na'Vi, aggressing in from Monster. They've cut these players out over towards short, but there's a bit of a gap in that smoke. Zeus still able to deal with the Swede over at short. NATO's up in heaven, but just missing the timing. Onto Simple, looking for Zeus, but he will be allowed to get that bomb down. And Simple up close. NATO's not ready for it.
Time going to be the biggest issue, alongside the fact that they're a man down. They will flash away in. There's a kill from Blame, but they need to get on the bomb right here, right now, and Simple's got that cross from heaven. Smoke on the bomb. This could be a problem for Na'Vi. If they just stick the defuse, they could win the round, and that's exactly what they're doing, but Simple drops it. Spray through the smoke. The trade there for Blame, but again, around for Na'Vi. He will stay alive. 3 kills from the in-game leader there for Heroic. just floating. And now we're just looking for someone to get an entry here for Na'Vi, but with only a flash and a Molotov, and Heroic coming back with a AAA setup. Their reads have been really good in these last couple of rounds, their adjustments and their rotations, but the kills are here for Na'Vi. 2 on the entry. They won't expect a third man in the bank, and Blame gets himself 1. That bomb's still going down, and Na'Vi going to have a chance to back off into post plants before Heroic get back up into the site.
Flamey going on this wrap round in towards toilet, so Edward is the sole defender for the time being, but he'll just duck away. S-Tag, oh, he did see him. Edward, your elbows are too big. It's Flamey left alone. 1v3, bomb is planted for him, and he's trying to buy time. They tap it to bait this peak. Flamey's ran for the hills. He's given up on this round.
Ooh, NATO scoping outright as they get up to the corner, but luckily enough he has teammates there. Flash is good, Blame's going to go with it, but Zeus was hiding behind the tree. They won't expect another man in position, so while they check it, they're not convinced. Now NATO moves in with the AWP, and what a dominant setup for Heroic. 3 players, the flashbang back in, Freiburg going down to Zeus, who was full blind, but NATO still gets the revenge kill. 3 on 2. S-Tag's got to be careful. Simple's holding for this wrap round. And Electronic, he's already on the site. This could go badly for Heroic very quickly indeed. Electronic with the fake flash, and he'll catch the time. NATO takes a shot, misses it, and Electronic dropping him. Simple catching another flank.
Na'Vi actually just decide, all right, you can have Connector for now. You can have it, because Simple's here with the AWP shot. S-Tag on the receiving end of it. Man advantage secured for Na'Vi, and these players in Connector, rather, while it once felt like they were the ones laying the trap, they're now caught in it. Na'Vi trying to find them both, and it's the Simple show. 3 kills, he's trying to go for more on the wall bang. Stown and still alive, still kicking inside of this B bomb site, but Simple about to challenge, just missing the timing. Stown holding close. Electronics in that smoke, using it as a little veil. Who sees who first in this situation? Creeping out. Stown will get Electronic. Still more players here for him to find. And Simple, 4 kills. It's him and Edward. You know, they're just going to be able to play the time here in the Na'Vi side.
Yeah, Edward's gone for the full wrap. This is the last position NATO's going to expect, the position he just came from, and he won't even tap the bomb. Simple, the ace with the AWP.
Oh. All right, sure. Freiburg. No.
Any more?
Has he just turned smokes off, Freiburg? Okay. They do manage to mop him up. They do manage to deal with the smoke warrior. But even then, he's not going to get here in a very timely fashion. Na'Vi have helped out greatly by taking their damn time. And Flamey gets shot in the back. Stown is able to get rid of Zeus. And so a 6th round will somehow, some way come the way of Heroic. Barreling on through. Rotations already around for Na'Vi. This is going to be a pretty stacked bomb site, but not showing signs of faltering just yet. Ooh. They deal with Flamey, Simple, and Zeus. Edwards arrived, and he's been dropped. Electronic on the wrap round. It's good night to him.
I'm so surprised they didn't wait till the first rifle round, but I'm also not, because it's Na'Vi. Oh, dear. Goodbye, Electronic. Get out. Simple will trade back, and now they're going to be regretting this B-bomb site because he's found 2 kills. Where's that come from? Zeus as well. He's playing a close position with his 5-7. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Simple still here. Zeus, he gets 1. That's more than you can ask for. And even though it's traded, it keeps the man advantage for Na'Vi. 3 on 2. Simple getting mollied. He's got these 2 players split, and he knows where they both are. Through long, Blame goes, and NATO's down to 17. The tag is there from Simple. Can he get the finishing blow? Yes, he can. Trade in from Blame, but surely not around. He could have lined up Flamey, but just coming out through the bank. 3 players ready to trade there on Na'Vi, and they'll pick it up, saving the AWP on Simple. I imagine we'll end up on the lower site. Stown going to try and sell this fake, being the 1 pistol player for the team, but Electronic, that smoke will fade, and in his favor, but he has his back turned. Simple saves his teammate's life. Now they rotate back down towards B as they realize this is only a ruse. It was only a solo man. Flamey waiting for contact. He's not going to be able to hit the shot, though. Simple gets a kill from heaven, and he'll just double it. Simple is unstoppable right now. He's spotted another player. The bomb plant's come through. Zeus has killed the planter, and now NATO, he's got to pick up a 1v3.
And he is so flash, so blind. Electronic able to swoop him and mop him up. But it's Simple stealing the show right now.
Yeah, Flamey's close to the smoke. Heroic tried to fake A with the flashes, but Na'Vi aren't falling for it. The rotate's coming down now as the Molotovs land. Flamey off angle with a jump ball, offset his aim. Stown's so blind, but he can't get the kill onto him. Flamey's left on 3 HP, and Electronic's been picked up within the sight from the AWP. Heroic entries left, right, and center. Simple is alone. And again, Na'Vi making it very clear, lots of noise, they run back. In the meantime, Heroic, they've spotted a couple of players down lower and they'll just take A long.
I always love this from Heroic. They're so keen on spotting to see if this early con aggression has come through. And then what you'll always see is if they see players and connect it, they just take long. They just take A. And 9 out of 10 times, they get it for free. This round, Flamey and Electronic, they were here. Now Electronic, the only man left, but Simple arriving on that AWP, back into a 3-on-3. And Heroic, they've got to run away. Na'Vi, they've made this round possible. They've made a bit of space for themselves, but Stown is going to start to give them that all too familiar crushing feeling. Freiburg creeping forward out from Monster, and Electronic going to peek on in. Will get his second of the round. The bomb back up through Connector. Indecisiveness striking Heroic. They don't want to run into that man down at B.
And Stown's seen him as well. Jump spot the barrel, giving away his position. He's just waiting for them to tap on the bomb, but the time's so low. Na'Vi, they have the kit, but it's on Simple. He has to stick the bomb. Electronic's got to give him cover. He's on it. Electronic's killed his teammate, and they can't find this final man. Simple stuck it, and Na'Vi win the round. That was SMGs, that was pistols, and the solo AWP. Na'Vi, they pull it together. They find a 13th. There was a huge hiatus from rounds, but they have finally found another. Not out of the woods just yet. And, oh, that's got to hurt for Heroic. I love the calls being made from them, but yeah, very slow back into that B-bomb site. Gives time for Electronic to set up, kill Freiburg, and then, you know, Stown, who was up on A the entire time, gets the opening gap onto the A site, allows for the plant.
At the A side of the map, making some noise in the toilets. Looked like it might be enough to get Simple's attention, and he's going to start to rotate on off, but no, he fakes it. He fakes the rotation. Trying to bait this offensive now from Heroic. Edward with 2. The bomb dropped out in the open, and Simple strikes. Freiburg will get removed, and it's NATO 1-on-4. The bomb dropped and under control of Na'Vi. 17 seconds left. Edward offers himself up on a silver platter, but NATO, surely there's no chance for him now. Trying to push in, and Flamey will find the frag. The lead taken once more from Na'Vi.
And what a call to make for Heroic at 13-13. I mean, that's a huge risk. Something they've not done once all game, and they go for a monster push through a smoke. I'm not sure about that one.
Could look to try and go for a B play once more. Now, this didn't really work in the previous round, but they're not deterred by that fact. They're looking to make this happen. Splitting into B, all the smoke's down. Flamey flashed off the angle, could have made all the difference there. Tagged up and finished off by Freiburg. Freiburg, double entry. Oh, the triple. Keeps on putting up numbers. Finally laid to rest by Edward. The bomb dropped out in the open, and Simple's in with another. 55 seconds, Heroic have grinded to a halt, and Edward snuck on in. Stown's been bested, and Blame missing that spray. That was his chance to pull this back into a 1v1. Not giving it. Edward will get picked up, and it's Simple versus Blame F. 40 seconds, all the time in the world, and Simple in the heavens, missing that flick onto Blame, and he gets it in the 1v2. Simple head in his hands, 14 all. This gets tied up. The IGL of Heroic showing up when it matters most, and he keeps the dream alive. I mean, Heroic, yeah. The plucky Danish team been trying to rise up, trying to find their footing. They've just brought in NATO, and here they stand. Round 29, a last-ditch B play from Heroic, trying to keep Na'Vi guessing as they barrel into this bomb site. Zeus, first to fall. Edward's gone as well, and one by one, B has been opened up. Electronic and Simple, 2v4, and they might just have to save in round 29, concede map and series point the way of Heroic. 30 seconds left. S-Tag going to make his presence known any second now, and if Simple finds him, that would be a blessing. Push about to come in, and S-Tag getting dropped. They're trying to rotate the bomb up. 15 seconds. Heroic, have they just gamed themselves? Freiburg gets Electronic. Simple here. Simple on the other side. And he's got to do it all. He could win this round here and now if he drops this bomb. Simple. There's the first. Bomb plant comes in. He's still alive. Still dancing around, but NATO's picked it up. Man advantage for Na'Vi. Bomb ticking away. Flame F in with 2. And it's Flamey left alone. Na'Vi, all their hopes, all their dreams falling onto the back of this one man now, and it's down to steal it away from them. Heroic, they take the series 2-1, and they are very happy indeed, justifiably so. They lock in their spot in the Pro League finals, besting Na'Vi. No one can argue about the path this team had to.
And Simple, what a performance from him, but it's not going to be enough to drag them forward. Na'Vi are going to fall short of this one, and that brings serious questions for the future of this team. We're going to be going for a break. We'll be back with the analyst desk before the next best of 3, but do not go anywhere.